Hey, what's up? What's up? What's up? Hey, it's Wednesday, everybody, and you know what that means? It's time for the DJ Show. Welcome, everybody. Welcome. If you're here, make sure you say hi. I'll give you a little shout out in the comment section. Jukebox is here. Listen, guys. Oh my God, 12 goddamn 5 is when the show starts. 12:05. Jukebox, what's up, buddy? Everybody's getting on my ass. Hopefully, comments are working today. It looks like they're coming in. They're coming in. I didn't use AI this morning. That was YouTube. YouTube gives you some music you can pull from. But when I do make those AI songs, I use suno.com. And just a little shout out to them. Oh my God. It is so. Me and my best friend back in Pittsburgh, we go back and forth and we send each other songs. Depending on what was said in the group chat or what's going on in our life, we create songs and we send them back and forth. It's so fun. It is so much fun. I actually made a Jaws song that I think is goddamn hysterical. What's up, Paul? What's up? Kenny's here. Kenny, what's going on? I saw my guy Nathan's here too. And Nathan, you should be at work, my guy. Get back to work. I love he's at work and he's listening to him in the headphones because we say some naughty words on this show. Brian, that's right. Got some shit coming up. Oh, I do the Johnny. Oh no, I stole something. Oh, I did the Janet. Did I? No, I didn't do it like uber fast. I did my own like what's up? I did my version. Hi, Nicholas. What's up, buddy? That's right, DJ Skill Set. Welcome to the shit show. All right, Sean. Thank you. Sean's also a member. I want to give shout outs to the members. You guys got access to that video I dropped yesterday early. So if you want to be a member, just hit that join button that's right underneath there. It supports the channel. You get access to emojis, and sometimes I drop content just there for the members. It's $2 a month. It's easy. You can do that. You can do that. What's up, bro? DC's in the house. East Coast represent. I got my guest today is from the East Coast. I want to bring him on in just a little bit. What's up? 3 minutes late. No, it wasn't. Oh, speaking of my guest. What's going on? Oh, we might sneak this guy in. Is the big chance taking Nick's Tuesday? I hope so. Come on in. I ain't going anywhere. I'll take his people. Come on in. What's up from Omaha? Hey, Amy's from Nebraska. I've been to Omaha a bunch. Thank you. Yeah, like it. All right, beautiful. Think about going to 2025. Is it best to arrive a day before? I usually get there on Sunday night. Nothing starts till Sunday, like at 7. Don't be the first guy to the party. Don't be that. I wouldn't do that. Showing up on, I think they do like a VIP thing where maybe they have something going on early or whatever, but I don't want to be the first one there. I'm like, hey, I'm here. When are the activities beginning? I just don't want to be that guy. No, thanks. I'd rather roll in. They see me rolling. Let's see what's up. Hello, JK. Look, holy shit, lots of good guys. Good vid, good reviews. Want to see the bloopers? Yeah, lots of bloopers. Chi-Town. Holy hell. Look at all this. How many fucking people are here? Oh my God. There's 50 people here already. Jesus Christ. Hey, yep, that's right. Nebraska. Little shout out from Nebraska. Okay, people. Here's the deal. Keep rolling in. I'll say hi. This you are witnessing September 18th, 2024. Oh, yeah. Yeah, come on. Let's go. 11 likes. If there's 50 people here, I should be at 30 likes already. Stroke the ego. Come on. I got to feel it. I got to feel the love or I'm going to leave. I'll fucking leave. I tell you what. I'm out of here. Get me to 30. There we go. Yeah, the lady's in the house. I might bring her up here. So, honey, just be on the ready. You never know. Could bring her in. I want to do some different stuff with the show. Okay. I want to keep it fresh. I want to keep it fun. I want to be like the hub. After what happened last week, where I sort of had a little bit of that news break about VDJ, I just started thinking like, I want that to happen more. I want things to break here. I want to talk about things that are just not like what's going on with me. Like, okay, well, I had a wedding and I played a lot of music and the people danced and then, oh my God, my microphone. I just don't want to fucking do that anymore. I don't want to do any more interviews. All right? I'm done with it. No more interviews. No more. So when did you first start DJing? Well, it was 2006 and my uncle got me a turntable. Like, I'm over it. No more. No more interviews. I'm done. I'm not talking shit. I just, it's interesting. I get people tell me all the time, hey, I saw your show and I like that you do a little bit of a part, but then when you usually get to the interview, that's when I tune out. And to be honest, I think I already brought in all the big boys. I don't think there's anybody left to bring on that will get views. So we're going to change it up. If I bring anybody on, like I'm doing later on today, it's going to be for a segment. All right. So for example, here's a little teaser. I'm bringing Kevin on in just a little bit. We're going to do a segment called, you see that shit? Okay. So we're going to do that. So what I want you guys to do, okay, you're going to help me out. You see anything going around? You see anything viral? You see any news? You see any leaks? All right. I want you to send them to me. How do you send them to me? Send them to my Instagram. Let's see if I can pop that up. Yeah. All right. Let's there it is. Put that on, send that. Everybody go on there and follow. Give that a follow. Give it a follow. And then you see anything, you're like, oh man. And if you post something, I might bring you on to tell it. Like, for example, I wanted to bring Nathan on to talk about something he posted, but he's working. He has a legitimate job. He doesn't just get the fuck around on Wednesday like me. So go on Instagram. And if you find anything juicy, anything weird, send it to me and we're going to talk about it on the show. Okay. So, for example, first things first, let's talk about the goddamn VMAs. Did anybody know this shit was even happening? Apparently, the Video Music Awards were on. Now, we're supposed to be in the business. In the music business, I heard no chatter. I didn't see any vibe. I didn't see any DJs posting about it. Nothing. This is the Music Video Awards. Now, obviously, it's not the same as it was back in 2000, 2001, where... man, you just didn't miss it. You had your friends over. You made popcorn. Oh, my God, the VMAs. Britney Spears and Madonna kissed. Oh, my God. Right? Remember that? Oh, Christina Aguilera and Britney Spears. Oh, they hate each other. Oh, my God. Jim Carrey almost licked Will Smith or some shit. Do you remember that? I mean, it was a thing. I don't know if that happened at VMAs. I know they did movie awards too. But anyways, this happened on the 11th, I think. the VMAs were on, and I don't know. I saw a couple of shots on Twitter. It seemed like Katy Perry was she's working hard for the comeback, guys. Here's the thing. So she's dropped 2 singles already, and they've not charted. And I have this theory as to why. Like, she's trying to come back. I think that, so like earlier, Amy asked me, is Sabrina Carpenter, because she's cleaning up right now, is she the new Taylor Swift? No. My opinion, no. Nobody is going to ever hit that caliber of like stardom, music, just obsession, okay? But Sabrina reminds me a lot of Katy Perry from back in 2010, where every song was a banger that she put out. And that's Sabrina. She owned like 5 of the top 10 songs right now. I'm not gonna lie. If you guys listen to her album, it's good. I was driving to a wedding and I just popped it in. It was just I was having eargasms in the car. So good. Just great hooks, and she's a good singer too. But she is, I would say I would compare her more to Katy Perry. And you know, she did a performance. She did Espresso. I've been playing Espresso at weddings. I've been playing Please, Please, Please. Let me guys know in the comments if do you like to receive DJ edits for free? I love to send you my page. Yeah, hell yeah. Put that in the link, bro. Put it in the comments. Is that just, or are you just offering that to me? If that's just for me, I'll take it. And then I'll play them, bro. For fuck yeah. Hit me up on Instagram. Send that to me. Send me that to me. Dude, I'd love, holy shit. You seeing this? You seeing this? It's happening live. I'd love that. But everybody else, maybe that offer is not for you. Sorry. You start your own goddamn show. But Katy Perry it's not hitting again. Somebody's thirsty, Kevin. It's not working. Have you read the lyrics to her song, the Lifetime song? I think she used AI. They're terrible. I love you for a lifetime to infinity. It's terrible. So I think that she's cooked. But let's read the winners. Let's take a look at who won. It was a lady fest, by the way, at the VMAs. The women took it home. I think only one dude or 2 dudes won. All right, new artist of the year. This is interesting. So she won new artist of the year, but then didn't get any songs won. But how do you say her name? Chapel Roan. She won new artist. Fortnite won the video of the year. And then Taylor won artist of the year. Big shock. 17 won group of the year. Where are the bands? I want bands back, man. I miss fucking bands. You know what we killed this weekend? Nickelback. I had 2 Nickelback songs on my must playlist, and they both went off. I just saw Nick post that video too, where he went into You Remind Me. I went and tried to find a remix of that. So I'm going to try that. But no, I have no for both of those. The remix I have for Please, Please, Please is awesome. It's like hook first, it's chorus first, and then it goes into the bridge. And then the verse, I'll tell you whose I got. I'll tell you which one I got. Please, please. It is, okay, it's from DMS, and it's the Fuse Mania, Please, Please, Please version of that. And I have the Fuse Personal Disco Edit is the one I have. And it'll go straight to the straight to the chorus, and it's about 1 minute and 40 seconds. And I've been playing that one right after Tongue Tied. Or is that the one I'm talking about here? Yeah, let's see. Hang on. Let me go to my set list here to tell you guys when I play that. It's Take Me to Your Best Friend's House. You know what I'm talking? Yeah, Tongue Tied. I'll have Even Steve's Best Friend's House intro, and then I'll mix that right into Please, Please, Please. They're keyed also as well. Yeah, bro. I think so too. It definitely works. So let me scroll back up here, see what you guys are saying here. Espresso into Miss You. Dr. Dre, cool. That's a cool idea. I know. Well, see, why is she not doing the Super Bowl? If you're gonna make him do the Super Bowl, he should have cleaned up. He's not on the list. Kendrick is not on the list. Editing Fortnite. Here's what got me, though. So Espresso won Song of the Year, but Fortnite won Song of the Summer. No, 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 it wasn't. No, it was not. Bar Song is the Song of the Summer. And anybody that says otherwise, yeah, I don't know what you're talking about. Now, I will say this. It is definitely starting to, I'm feeling it's doing one of these. It's definitely doing one of these. Hot to Go, still up. Sabrina, still going up. But I feel like Bar Song, like when I was playing it early in the summer, people were looking at me like, oh my God, you're playing this? And now when I play it, I feel like they're like, yeah, all right. And I wonder if the radio killed it. I think the radio killed it. Houdini won. Visual effects, good. That was a kick-ass video. And then Billie Eilish won video for good. I don't know what that even means. Cinematography, Ariana Grande. No, dude. Benson Boone won alternative video. And then Houdini by Dua Lipa got choreography. And then Lenny Kravitz won the rock video. Okay. I didn't even see it. We'll get to that. I totally agree. Hairspray. That was the song of the summer. It really was. At least for DJing. 100%. Weddings. That one. And then what else? Hot to Go. And then I had some help probably, but that was more like in the car driving with the windows down. Summer song. That was a big one too. But Fortnite? No. I definitely disagree with that. I agree too. Yeah, he's cool, man. He's got a cool vibe. And he can sing. And the kids love him. The kids right now are loving him. All right. The other big news that happened this week. Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh, my God. Oh, no. They got him. So I'm not going to get into so much what he did, because that will get me in trouble. YouTube doesn't like it. However, what I do want to talk about is it always comes up. All right. The age-old question. You're still going to play some P. Diddy songs. In fact, what did somebody say? Bad Boys? Like, are we totally canceling the label? I think that's extreme. There's only one artist I don't play anymore based upon social constructs, okay? And it has nothing to do with my moral compass. Okay. I know, look, we're not saying that. Let's let the court system do its thing before we all. Oh, Christ. I heard they found so much of that at this house. This is terrible. This is a non-laughing situation. We should not be laughing at this. Especially if all that shit is true, which I think it is. But do you not play him anymore as DJs? You know, that's the thing. He's still going to show up. I think we have to. Okay. I think we have to. Imagine that Amazon delivery guy just being like, he can't carry the box. It kept slipping out of his hand. Jesus, right. What do we got in this thing? We got to, okay. So for me personally, I try to separate the art from the artist, right? If we didn't do that, then there'd be so much we'd have to, like, I still think Kevin Spacey is a good actor. Horrible Bosses is one of my favorite movies, comedy-wise. Seven. Am I never gonna watch that again? No. Usual Suspects. Baby Driver. Like, Kevin Spacey has given us some great stuff, okay? Is he an asshole? Is he a dick? Yeah, I think they all are. It's just who gets caught, right? Now, whatever's going on with him, this is sort of like, obviously we have levels of sort of that. I don't play Ignition anymore. Now, I also don't see it on the must play. If I don't see it on the must play, I'll stay away from it. And it was because I was terrified as hell. I think I told you guys this story where I was playing a Marine ball and I dropped it. And they Marines who were wearing swords all looked at me and they were like, this guy, 6'3", bald, jacked. Bro, we don't fuck with R. Kelly here. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, absolutely, sir. I pissed my pants. I was terrified. That happened in 2021, I think. I think it happened before that. I think it was 2019. That was before COVID. I haven't played that song since. I haven't played that since. And the thing is, you know, trying to get. I just think that your comeuppance. You just eventually, if you're gonna do some horrific shit, then how long can you get away with it? I think is what it is. Fame comes with a price. If you don't get exposed to these things, if I'm not a drug addict, I don't have people handing me cocaine, so I don't know what that's like. I don't have 14 babies floating around because I don't have women pulling their tops off and wanting to bang me. All right, I can't imagine what that's like, and that's what these guys got to deal with. The temptation of the world at their fingertips. It's no excuse. I'm not saying that. Believe me. From what I've read, there's some horrific shit that went down. So do I play P. Diddy anymore? I think that's up to you. I think that's up to your couple. I think that's up to the Vibe Club DJs. You guys rule it. I want to hear what you have to say. Because you're playing it. Have you played one of these guys and got eye rolls or a stop dance for like, but to be honest, once people are drunk or not, it's the song that carries on. And I think it's tough. I think it's tough when you have a great artist that puts out good music and then you're like, oh, damn it. They're terrible. They're a horrible person. Do I play their stuff anymore? I don't know. There's a rumor that J-Lo had insight. Oh boy. Yeah, here's the thing. It's just speaking of that, I skip over when I play TikTok. I don't play like wake up in the morning feeling like P. Diddy. I don't even play that. What I typically do when I play TikTok is I have an intro, outro. So intro, bum, 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 bum. Don't stop, make it pop, DJ blow my speaker up. I just go right to the chorus. And then we ride it out. I think so too. The thing is, there's enough music out there that we don't need it. I think you're 100% right. Just start playing some T-Pain. If they want to get down on some R&B, just play Buy You a Drink. Ooh. Right? Let's go. Oh, uh-oh. Playing a Diddy track is like virtual DJ. Oh, no. Oh, the hate. I got to tell you something, though. You know what's funny to me? You know what, guys? I'm converting people left and right. I am the Billy Graham of virtual DJ. Come drink the water. The water is a sweet. You will know that the virtual DJ will auto-mix your shit for free. I'm telling you, I'm seeing people all over now. They're all talking about it. It's the talk of the town, right? You laugh all you want. Virtual DJ is the shit. Okay, let's bring Kevin on, and then we'll keep it going here. This is great. We're moving here. I want everybody. We're gonna do a segment with Kevin called. I love it. He knows I'm fucking with him. I'm gonna do a segment called "Have you seen this shit?" Okay, it's called "Have you seen this shit?" With Kevin, and then let's see. This should be bringing him on. There he is. Oh, he's laughing. All right, Kevin, what's up, baby?
Bro, I'm fucking screaming back here. This is the stupidest shit ever, and I love it. I'm 100% here for it, brother.
That's what
Thanks
we
for
want.
having me, dude.
Yeah, man. You look. Here's the deal. I'm bringing you on. We met at AC DJX 2 years ago. I didn't go this year, but I went last year, and then
yeah.
You left an impression on my wife too. She thought you were hysterical, and so
excellent.
Yeah. So cool. And I know that we were all a little bit tipsy, and that was but that was
we
fun
smoked like party. 4 joints at that party.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
I woke up and I always get the party girl voice in Atlantic City, but that was the worst one I've ever had. I literally was like, I have a wedding in 2 weeks, and I'm worried I'm not going to be able to speak.
There was so much that shit being passed around. It was like I blew out one, and the next one was coming over. I'm like,
yeah.
Oh, all right, let's go, AC. Okay,
dude. You at one point you looked at me, and I was holding one, and you were like, "So you gonna light that, or what the fuck are we doing here?" I was like, I love this guy. I fucking love this guy.
Just,
Amazing.
I saw it in your ear or something. I'm like, oh, well, all right, it's great. Oh yeah, SC. Oh yeah,
No,
light
I always do it. I always like to leave it hanging out of my hat like this. That's probably what it was.
it. I was
'Cause,
hanging.
I smoke fucking weed. I'm sick, dude.
Let's go, bro. Pass that shit.
Let's
Brown.
pass it, baby. I like that timbre you do, bro. I like when you do this. You do your little demon voice. Yeah. I love that shit.
You wonder, like, this is how we all get sick. It's not like it's passing around our little buddy here. All right, so here's what I want to do, Kev. Hit the like button if you're happy to see Kevin on the show.
Yes, like the fuck out of this. What are you guys doing? Why don't people do this instantly when they get on here? Like, honestly, it should be.
I know there's 80 people here.
Dozen. There's 80 people here. There's like I can't see how many likes. There's
29
likes. What are you doing?
I don't know. This is good shit. Let's go. Hit the fucking like. Jesus. Here, how about this? Bam, bam, bam. All right? It's free. It's free. You hit it. It doesn't cost you a goddamn thing. Just feed the ego here, people.
Subscribing. Zero cost way to support your friends. It's amazing. It's amazing.
And don't unsubscribe. Don't unsubscribe. No, don't go through your list and be like, you know what? I don't really, just why?
Are you saving your subscriptions for a rainy fucking day?
YouTube knows. They're like, oh, he doesn't watch him anymore. And that happens. I'll be like, did this guy put out a video? Like, oh yeah, I just don't watch him anymore. And YouTube gets it. They get it. Like, yeah, he doesn't. Yeah, he's over it. But just keep it. Just keep it there. There we go. 36. All right, let's go. 50. Let's get to 50.
Nice.
Let's get to
Look
50.
at this. You ask and you shall receive.
I shall receive.
It.
That's right
Rula,
there.
Baby.
Bump, bump, bump. All right, we'll give you something to like.
I like
all right,
that.
Kevin. Oh,
yeah,
shit. Hang on. I made you disappear.
Oh,
I made you disappear. Hold on one second.
You still hear me?
Yeah. I changed the thing. No, you're good. All right. Have you seen this shit? Check this out.
Show me some shit, dude.
All right. This is a review I found. I love these. I love reading.
Okay.
Dude, I don't know about you. Do you go back and read bad reviews from other DJs?
I love everything. I love everything about bad reviews. I love everything about DJs. I think we are one of the most unique groups of human beings in the entire planet. We are the fucking best and the worst.
All in one place. And I know that it's every space has this, like the haters and the assholes and the know-it-alls and then the normal dudes. And I feel like for the most part, like 89% of us are like, chill and normal. And then just the 11% or whatever. But bro, I sometimes my competitors, I go on the hunt and I just haven't late at night, maybe someone hit the dislike. Fuck.
Yes.
Backfired.
No, that's perfect. That's perfect. We want that. We love it. It's fucking
I'm going to attribute that to fat fingers. Come on, guys. Come on. You hit the wrong thing. But
make your fingers skinny.
You guys just baby oil on that finger and hit the like button. Let's go. Slide right in. Whoop, whoop. Okay, so this was one I found, and it's a company around here, and I'm gonna read it to you because I don't think you can see it. I'm gonna read it to you, and then we'll dive in because I think we can excuse this, but I don't know if we can or not. All right, here we go. We had a horrible DJ. That's how it starts. A horrible DJ and I black it out because I'm a nice guy. On the planning call, he seemed confused about the whole timeline of the night, even though I typed out a full timeline with every detail he needed. So it sounds like right away on the phone, the worst thing you can do, right, is exude unconfidence on that call, right? How do you open up your call?
I'm trying to think. We're talking about like a finals meeting? Timeline
either
review?
way. I'd say either way.
Well, first off, if you don't hit them right in the fucking mouth with as much energy as you can, you're doing everything wrong. I literally I start my YouTube videos with "Sup babies," and I started just doing that every single time. It's like, "What's up, babies? How are you two? What's going on? Is everybody here? Are we got everybody? Are we pulling the dog in or anything? Crack a quick joke. Just get the smiles and literally always be smiling. If you are not always smiling, if you don't have your image up, if you're not looking at your own image and making sure that you're smiling the entire time, I don't look at the people. I look at me.
Yeah.
Because I'm critiquing me,
Yeah. Well, and when you crack the joke, what are they doing? So you crack the joke and then you got, just read the room too, right? You read the room. I won't start swearing unless they start swearing. If they swear, then I cut loose, man. And they fucking love it. They love it when
they love it.
They love it. You're being real, man. I come in, I roast their backdrop or whatever, especially if it's terrible. I'll be like, wow, you guys really went all out for me, huh? What are you in the bathroom? And they'll start laughing their ass off, you know? And
That's
I'm like,
good. That's
look at the
good.
presentation here.
Yeah.
Well, you know,
Yeah.
so I'm up on I say like, I'll up on my prices right away based on, or if I see like a fancy thing, like, well, I'm definitely charging you guys double. What is that? A Versace back there? What kind of
Yeah,
bag is that?
well,
Right? And
is
they
that a
love it.
Van Gogh you got
A
on the wall
Van
there?
Gogh? Is that a Van Gogh? A vase? Did you place a vase in the
You say
back?
vase or vase? What do you say? What do you say? Tell me.
Well, if you're talking, if you want to show your distinguishedness, then I would say a vase. But it has to come out of your mouth like this.
Yes. Yes.
Yes, I say.
I'm swirling
I
my
say.
wine, by the way. I'm not just like doing awkward fucking like
It's
pizza delivery.
wine. I say, this is a 68 brandy, my boy. Oh,
I
what
say.
what's
Why
with
do you
you?
keep saying I say?
Just in case you're confused on who's speaking, I say. All right, so let's go on here. I printed out the day of. He messed up. Okay, here we go. So right into it. He messed up the Grand March so bad. He didn't play our Grand March song. How does that happen? How do you not play the right song during the Grand March?
Yeah.
How do you do that?
I mean, unless you just literally didn't play it. Are we trying to give this guy the benefit of the doubt, or are we trying to bury him?
We're gonna do both. Let's bury him
Okay.
first, and then we'll try to justify this.
Okay. What if you try to bury him and I'll try and justify?
Okay, let's go that route. All right.
Okay.
Fuck this
Okay.
guy. All right. How do you
Yeah.
know how you play the wrong goddamn song unless you just showed up and your company gave you a USB stick and you plugged it in and you don't know anything? You don't even know what a Grand March is. Grand March, who's they bringing in the army or something? I don't understand. What, is there an army coming in?
I mean, so the first thing that comes to mind is maybe the file got corrupted and he kind of like panicked.
Okay.
Maybe he did make the huge mistake and he's playing off of Spotify and he didn't download them. Or even worse, he did download it and the app flubbed up, you know?
Yeah. Wrong song, though. Wrong song. Not even like a song.
So he's playing I thought he just didn't. Wait, hang on. He messed up didn't play our Grand March song, didn't step forward to see couples, so I got all the names wrong. Are we in the reception or the ceremony? She jumped to the reception real quick.
Yeah, we went right to the reception. I don't think he did the ceremony. I'm guessing if he had anything to do with the ceremony, it would have been a lot worse.
Right.
You know?
Yeah. They would have been sunburned.
Yeah,
on
so he
their
didn't
heads.
look, so he can't see the couples, and now he's just reading off list. All right, Brian and Tammy, Ricky and Anita, Josephine and Terry, like just reading off names, and they're in the back, like, "Are we? Is that who are we? Is it us?" And then here we go. Here's the creme de la creme, right? Says the wrong couple's name. And ladies and gentlemen, the bride and groom. I'm sure he was doing that the whole time, like the circus guy MC. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, get your popcorn out. It's time to bring
Brothers and Bonham and Bailey. Yeah.
Are you ready for an experience of a lifetime? It is time for the bride and groom, Brenda and Anita. And everyone's looking at him like, what? Brenda and Anita. Wait, are these two chicks? Oh, I saw a dude back there.
I saw you back there. What am I doing?
Am I at the wrong goddamn wedding? Wrong names.
There's no defending this guy. I'm now realizing.
I can't. I just can't. Not if you have all the details. Not if you've read. Not if you're serious. Unless, now here's my only defense, and I'm going to ask you this at the end.
Yeah.
All right. On the dance floor, he did not read the vibe of the crowd. So the bridal party essentially was coaching him which songs to play. Oh boy. So he's not connecting and he's just playing whatever. And then they're coming up to him and now you're getting that request, which, you know, would probably piss you off or throw you off. But he's not reading the room. Stops songs halfway through. Messed up our wedding big time. Would not recommend this company. All right. Kev, here's what I'm thinking. The only way that I can justify any of this is that maybe this was this guy's first ever wedding.
Very first wedding. Yeah.
The first one. So what would be some tips that you could give to somebody who is having their first wedding? Because I know personally of somebody who is having their very first wedding this weekend. And they are going about it in all the wrong ways. Okay. And what I mean by that is there's not a lot of prep going on. I remember hours in the garage, practicing everything. I wrote everything down as a script so I could just read it so I didn't fuck up.
All right.
But what would be some tips that if you had a guy, it's your company, he's going out for the first time, what are your tips?
I would say, no, well, preparation is absolute fucking key for all of it. My first event that I did just when I joined a company, it wasn't even my first actual event. I broke down all the music into like energy levels 1 through 8, 8 being the highest. So that, like you're basically making it dummy proof. Like pretend you are going to leave your brain at home and just go to the gig. Like make it so it's so fucking easy. Like you said with the script, read that script over and over and over and over and over and over and over again. Obviously fucking meet with the couple and maybe discuss 1 or 2 of these things.
He did have the meeting, and he obviously from the very beginning, they were like, the last thing you want after they hang up is them going, I don't. So I always like start my last meeting and I go, guys, at the end of this meeting, I want you both to feel so good. I'm going to see giant smiles on your faces because at the end of this, you're going to know Aaron's got this, right? And at the end, I say that. How do you guys feel? Are you good? And they're like, you have no idea. Now we are relieved. You know what I mean? This guy sounds like they were like, okay, bye, boop.
Yeah.
Oh my God, we're totally fucked, aren't we?
Oh, we are so fucked. We're so fucked. I want to know how much they paid for this guy. Like that's
$600, I'm guessing.
Or
800.
I charged $600 for my first wedding, and I absolutely crushed it.
Mm-hmm. But because of what you said,
relatively, I should say.
Okay, check it out here. Check it out here. Hairspray, awesome. You're doing your first wedding.
Sick Hairspray. Nice.
Wait,
I've seen you around Hairspray, like a lot of places. That's what's up.
I wonder if you do. Let us know. You must do mostly clubs. I thought you did weddings too. But all right. Listen, we're gonna give you some tips here. All right. Like Kev said, read their planning form. Give it's the Super Bowl, right? So give it as much time as you can. Say their names in the car when you get there. Know the song. Go over the songs. That's why my planning meeting is like, all right, Grand March is this. Your song going down the aisle is this exact version, right? This exact version? Yes, that exact version. Got it. I even put in my planning, is this a surprise from your fiance? To make sure that I don't go, all right, so you're coming down to 1,000 years? And she's like, that was supposed to be a surprise, asshole. Like, oh, sorry. Anyways, what's next? What's next? It sounds to me, this guy he doesn't give a damn.
He's green as shit, man. He's clearly green as shit. Yeah.
Or somebody said,
the review's not going to hurt him, though.
No, it hurts the company. He doesn't care. He got paid. I doubt he got tipped. No way. Right?
Oh, no way. No way.
Okay, let me my first wedding, I sat in with a guy.
Yeah.
And this company that I was with, their whole thing was, we're not going to pay you much, so just get a big tip. That was basically what they were saying. I was like, okay, that kind of sucks, but that's the way it is. This guy, this is who trained me. I've told this story, but I don't know if you heard this. He, right before the ceremony, it was at a golf club. He goes to the door where all the bridal party is, and maid of honor comes out. And he's like, hi, what's up? I just want to let you know I'm blank, and I'm the DJ. She's like, okay. Here's a card. That's to my boss. If I make any mistakes, that's what you qualify, and then they'll send you another DJ. Right before the ceremony, bro. Right before the ceremony. Right before the ceremony. That was policy. That was policy.
Ready? You're getting on a roller coaster. It's the first time you've ever been on said roller coaster, Aaron. You ready? You like roller coasters?
Love them.
Okay. All right. So not you. Somebody else. Somebody that's scared of roller coasters. Okay. Where's your wife?
For argument's sake, I'm terrified of them. All right.
For the sake of the argument, you're afraid of them. But your wife, she's like gassed you up through the whole line. She's held you for 2.5 hours. Like we're sitting in the front row of the Hulk right now.
Let's go.
Oh, I'm so excited, but I'm really nervous. I got goosebumps and I kind of peed a little bit. And then the attendant comes up and he's like, somebody died last time. That's what your buddy just did. He's just like, hey, if something goes wrong, I'll leave. Like, what the fuck, bro?
It's so highly likely that something will go wrong that we've printed off these cards. Enough of them to hand out to people. Because we know if there's a high chance that at least 2 or 3 of you are going to be dialing this number. There's also 5 people at the call center Wait,
They got a
ready.
call center, dude. That's the best.
Hello, who is it? Hello? Hi, this is Brittany. Okay, what'd your DJ do? He fucked everything up. All right, hang on a second. Let's see if we can find a less competent one because he's not booked. So you want the guy in that's he's mowing the lawn. We got the lawn mowing guy. Get him out there, right?
You can't get not the lawn mowing guy. He just caught his foot off. It's over. He can't make it. He can't make it. Not the
Plus, he's not
the
done. We
lawn
paid
mowing
him.
guy.
We didn't finish the job with the lawn. You finished the lawn. He'll be out there around 9. So he hands out this card, says, if I fuck up, here's the deal. The planner comes up and goes, hey, are you cool if we maybe start the dance a little bit earlier? He goes, well, sure, but that's going to cost you $75. All right, never mind. She hands him an envelope with the tip in it. It looked like it had been sealed and then opened. Okay?
Fuck yeah, it was. Yeah.
And I'm watching him. He opens it up there. That's also a sin. You don't open the tip at the wedding.
Nah.
Hey,
nah.
That's their drive home little bonus thing, you know? It's a little nice little bonus. He cracks it open. $40. Is that worse than nothing? I think that's worse than nothing.
So much
$40. 220s.
Dude, that's not even paying my fucking tolls to get back.
No.
Like, straight up. No.
That's the tip for the valet.
Yeah.
Gone. 40. And he looks at it. He goes, oh, fuck. I'm like, what? This is my first one. He goes, fuck, $40. I'm like, oh my God. This is my first wedding, bro.
Listen, kid, I really need this, all right? So
exactly. Because I thought we were gonna, split. Like, you ain't getting it,
bro. You're not getting 10 out of that 40. No fucking way.
I already weaseled a meal out for you. I weaseled what? You weaseled a meal? What are you talking about? Oh my God. So there it is, guys. There it is. Did you see that shit? Kev, thanks for being on. I'll bring you back on, bro.
Thanks for having me. Hopefully. Thank you, man. This has been stupid fun.
Yeah, we'll do this. We're going to do this again. We're going to do this again. All right, see you, Kev.
Later, bud.
All right, my God. Oh, my God. So, hairspray, I hope you got a little bit of wisdom out of that. We're trying to help. Over-prepare, right? It's one of the reasons why I'm going to say this. I'm never going to be a multi-op. Never. I had a big announcement that I made yesterday. There's been something in the works for probably the last 2 years. And here, let me tell you the story about my business name, which was DJAA Entertainment. Okay. That was invented in 2018 in the hospital with my daughter. She had surgery, and I was in the room with her. I spent the week with her in the hospital. Because Amy was home taking care of Leo, my son, who was only like, what was he? He was a baby. So I stayed at the hospital with Violet. And we were there, and I was starting the DJ company. I was getting it going. I was building the website. I was like, oh, I need a name for this thing. And then she just kind of goes, how about DJ AA, Daddy? And I was like, oh, that's kind of fun. All right. So it was honestly just sort of a placeholder. Because when I first started, the whole point of me starting the DJ was just to work, I wanted to work like maybe 15 weddings in the summer. That was it. That was my plan. Then it kind of spiraled a little bit out of control in a good way, whereas I wanted to work 15 my first year, I was booked for 30. And then the next year 50. And the year after that 70. And then I'm 65 this year. And I'm at 30 for next year already. So it kind of turned into a thing. So I have this name, this DJ name that I never really thought too much about. And I would go to these shows. I don't have any other DJs. It's just me. And I'd be like, what's your company name? Like, well, DJAA Entertainment. It's like such a fucking mouthful also. DJAA Entertainment. That's 8 goddamn syllables. It's too much. So I made the switch. And I'm just DJ Aaron Strawn. Changed it on Google, which was easier than I thought. Updated my website. I got to buy new business cards. I just got 500 of those fucking things. It's fine. But I know. So for real, like I definitely had considered that. I didn't, obviously based on the Key and Peele skit, but I don't have a DJ name. Like I don't go by DJ Liquid or DJ Fun Bags or, DJ Lipstick or whatever. Like I could go by DJ Chest Hair. I don't have that, and I guess as a wedding, if I was a club guy, I would for sure I need to come up with a good DJ name. I'm just DJ Aaron. All right, I don't even like going by that either. Like I'm just Aaron. All right, Aaron Strawn. It's not even that cool of a DJ name, anyways, right? But regardless of that, I made a big change. I'm out of it. No more entertainment. I'm dropping the entertainment. I feel like I should be offering magic. I should be throwing in some juggling. I'm not here. I'm not Maximus. All right. I'm not here for your entertainment. So it is just. I know. If that's the case, then I need to go to the gym. It's just Aaron. It's just Aaron. I don't want to be entertainment anymore. I don't want to fuck around with any of that. So what that means also is oh man. Yeah, I went through the SEO on my website and changed all that. So if there's other tips you guys have for that, let me know. Here are the changes I made. I'm gonna have to redo my I'm gonna keep the LLC the way it is. Okay. So my LLC will stay DJ AA Entertainment. It doesn't matter. That doesn't matter, right? That's just for my offshore accounts, anyways. That's where all the drug money goes. That's how I pay for all the strippers. I changed my website. I changed my Google, and I went through all the SEO on my site, and I took that out. So these are great. Oh, not anymore though, bro. Not with my gold bond. I'm telling you what, it is dry as a martini down there. All right, it is fantastic. You could use my balls to dry your hands. I should use my balls to dry my hands. Actually, that would be. See, my body is fixing itself. Sweaty hands, dry balls. Just get in there. So I changed the SEO, and I don't know if there's anything else I need to change. So you guys throw in the comments if there's something else I need to do. Is it gonna? I think people were searching my name anyways, right? I don't think a lot of people were using DJ AA Entertainment as a thing to find me. They're probably searching my name. My name is more searchable anyways. Oh, right. Hey, Charlie, thanks a lot, bro. Hey. Just became a member. It means a lot. Thank you so much, man. Thank you. That means a lot, bro. Thank you. Okay, GB, I will answer this in just a second. But I'm going to answer Tim's question because it'll make you guys laugh. What did I do for a living before I was a DJ? Do you guys know Sam Kinison? The comedian from the 80s, early 90s. He's hysterical, right? You go on, he's like the yelling comedian. Did you know that he was a preacher before he became a comedian? So was I. I was a preacher. That's why I can do that preacher voice so well. Pass that offering bucket around, sister. If you want more money, well, then give it to me. And then as a result of me getting that money, well, you'll be getting more money yourself. Preacher, that ain't happening. Well, you ain't giving enough. You give a little more, you get a little more. Aren't you getting all the cash? I am. Y'all like my new sneakers? Only cost $289, but let me tell you, I'm walking in the Lord. That's right. Oh, bro. Oh, hey, I would have loved that. He went too soon. Yes. Yep. I was a preacher man. Started out as a preacher man. Now a heathen. Heading straight to Hades. Yes, sir. Yes. And proud fucking of it. I would have the best church. I just keep it real. I will get into this another time, but that is my past life as a preacher. 14 years in the church services, and now a stray lamb. Oh, Lord, we lost another one. How do we lose it? Maybe because of all the bullshit. It's definitely her. She, listen, guys, when I stand before St. Peter and they look, Aaron, you had such a good start. You worked for us. You collected the cash. You spread the word. What happened? My Jezebel of a wife. She done lead me down the wrong road. She showed me this life of a sinful man, and I gotta tell you, it tasted really good. Was a preacher man. All right. So I'm done. That's the new name. All right, 2 more things here. 1 more thing here. 2 more things, and then we're out of here. Oh, wait, let me answer JB's question real quick. Aaron, question. I don't have good equipment. The only thing I have was 2 mixer that play music, a Gemini mixer, and my 2 Techniques 1200 turntables. Does it matter what DJs use? 100%. Yeah, it does. I spend a fortune, as you know, on gear. Why? Because I want it to sound good. I want it to look good. I want it to work. I want to hand a microphone over to somebody and have the confidence to know it's going to work. So let me tell you this. On Saturday, here's the only downfall of the Sennheiser mics. Now, as you guys know, a Sennheiser mic has the antenna at the bottom, right? So I always tell my officiants, if you're using this, don't cover that. You cover that, like with you do that 2-handed, like, you know, like you're churning butter, you're going to cut the signal out. And so I'm sitting there during the ceremony. Everything's going great, sounding great. Bride's doing her DJ backsliders. Bride's doing her vows. All of a sudden I heard her, I'm like, what the fuck? And I stood up and I looked over, and he had both his hands too low on the microphone, covered the signal, and it cut out a little bit, even with my half waves. I looked at him, he looked at me, and he was like, sorry, my bad. And he moved his hand back up the microphone, and it was good. And it was working after that. So have that conversation with your officiants if you're using a Sennheiser mic, or you're using a Sennheiser like I do during speeches or toasts. You can't block that antenna. You just can't. It's the only thing I don't like about them. I know I am. I'm terrible. Are you rich, or did you just keep saving and investing? I'm rich now. I wasn't. When I was preacher, man, I was poor as fuck. My first job, $34,000. That was my salary for me and Amy back in 2008 or 9. I think that was my salary. Never got into most I ever made as a preacher was 65. That was the most I ever made. So that was right. And get this, they automatically take 10% for them, because that's God's money. So that's 20% of my paycheck gone. Also, you're self-employed, so I had to pay the other I had to pay 15% in taxes. 25% of my salary out the window, right? So I'm not rich now. I'm just careful. I'm better with my money, and I never buy anything without having it. All right, nothing's on credit card. We do not do anything on credit card here at this house. We pay everything in cash, man. We pay everything in cash. I have some Line 6 mics that are, I have some Line 6 mics that are transmitter in the middle of the mic, cuts out all the time. Yeah. Yep. What was Amy's first job? With me? When I worked at the church, we got hired together. She was on $10 an hour. We both worked at the church. She was my administrative assistant. We worked together. Actually, guys, since the beginning of us dating, we've always done things together. Back in 2004, when I met her, I I started volunteering at one of the churches, and I asked her to come with me. That was sort of my little ploy to get her to hang out with me, and she agreed. So we would go to the church together, and we would volunteer. And then when I graduated in 2008, they hired me, and then they hired her. So she was my admin. So I would do the preaching, and she would do all the paperwork. And that's kind of how we do it now. I do the job, I work, and she takes care of the kids in the house, and then she subs at a local school. And then I have another business that I run. It's an after-school program, and she's a teacher with me when we do that as well. Cash is king, baby. I'm telling you. Build up good credit, but don't buy anything you can't afford. I'm 100% against that. Do not buy something you cannot afford. All right? It's not as fun. It's not as fun when you don't own it. Hit that like button if you agree. Like the Amish that left the church. Yeah, you know what? What is that thing called? Honey, what's that called? Are you here? Amy? What's that thing called? What's that? They give them like a year where they can like go off and be in the real world. They take the blinders off you. Actually, it's not a bad idea to do that. I kind of love that, actually. It's like, hey, if you grew up in a religion, they should give you an opportunity to sort of step out of it and make your own adult decision whether or not you want to do it. Because I grew up in it as a kid. I had no choice. I had to go. And as a kid, whatever an adult tells you, you just believe it. Oh, there's a big monster trying to kill me? Okay. I'm a bad person. I sin. Okay. I can walk on water if I wanted to. Okay. All right. You just believe it. You just believe it. You got to get a chance. You got to give these people a chance. There it is. Thank you, John. Rumspringa. That's it. Where you get a chance to just go experience the world. I want to know what the numbers are. What's the numbers of the returners? I bet you it's probably split, right? I bet you half of them are like, oh my God. It just depends on where they go, you know? They have some alcohol. Maybe get a little handy in the back seat of somebody's car. They ain't ever going back. Oh my God. My dad was a minister, so I grew up in it. And 18, been a heathen since. Yeah, I think you really got to choose. No, it's I don't know if the Mormons, bro, they run a tight ship over there. They don't let you out. They're like the Scientologists. Once you're in, they're like a timeshare. There's no way. They'll murder you. They will kill you. They won't let you out. That's some crazy shit. I don't know if you ever watched that show, the Scientologist show, where Leah Remini, the actress from King of Queens, she got out of it and read the show on A&E. It's wild, dude. It's wild what they do. They cut you off. You pay a fortune to get to heaven. I think it's all a scam. I think that's what happened to me. I just stepped back and I started asking questions that I never asked when I was a kid because it was just consume. And then I started asking myself, well, do I really believe any of this? Do I really think this is true? And the more I stepped back and thought about it, I just came from my own personal conclusion. No, and I didn't. I was like, wait a second. I don't think I believe in any of this. And everything that has been said to me has been a lie. So anyways, got all out of that. All right, let's take a peek these white setups because somebody asked. I actually did a poll with you guys on YouTube also. Is a white setup a fad? Is it a fad? All right. What's crazy is the responses were split. 46% said yep, and 54% said no. Out of 100 votes, our DJ setup's a fad. The white DJ setup a fad. Maybe the podium booth. You know, what are we in? How many years is this with this now? Are we 4 or 5 years of the podium booth? I'm going to tell you something. I still get compliments every time I go somewhere. Every time I set up at a venue, immediately venue planners, coordinators, photographers, they instantly look at my setup. Look at that. And they go, oh my God. Wow. So for me, I don't think this is a fad. And here's the thing, unless venues start painting their rooms different, almost every room I go to now is white. So by me being all white in the setup, you blend in real nice with the decor. Nothing against the black setup. I don't have anything wrong with the black. The black is cool too, especially at night when the lights are off. It doesn't matter. But I don't think this is a fad. I think for wedding DJs, this is going to be a staple. Whether or not we do the podium style booth, I don't know. I still think this can ride out because it looks great. I just can't. It doesn't look. I think more the TV booth is more fad than the podium booth. With the TV, it's a novelty. Oh, okay, yeah. Oh, that's But with this, I don't look at that. Look how nice that looks. I agree, Alex. I think it looks good in black too, bro. I've seen some great black setups. You guys looking good, looking sharp out there. I would advise you if you're wondering, if you're having a hard time getting on recommended list, if you're having a hard time, booking, up your presentation game, up your presentation. If you look good and you deliver, you will be an ace. I just did a venue, in August. It's like 15 minutes away from my house, and great spot. Load-in was all right, but the acoustics were good. Ceremony site was great. All in all, good experience. 15 minutes from the house. I gave them my card. Well, they just emailed me 2 days ago, so they have a open house coming up, and they're like, we're very impressed with your presentation, with how you ran the night, how you interacted with us. We would love for you to be a part of it. Free, by the way. I don't pay for these open houses anymore. If I go to them, I want to be invited. I want it to be a venue that I like, and then I'm not paying a dime because I'm doing them a favor by being there. But if you look good and you crush your event, you will stand out amongst the skirted $500 DJ. I'm not worried about those guys. Casey, you're a little bit behind, bro. You're about 15 minutes behind the show. You'll stand out, and then you can charge whatever you want, and then you're all right. You're all right. Have I ever considered expanding and doing a bar or nightclubs? Not nightclubs. I would have to start from scratch. And what I would do, I would need to start going to clubs. Before I ever step behind the deck at a club, I would want to go to at least 15 or 20 parties. And then I would need to have enough self-awareness to think, am I dialed into this enough to do this? And I don't know if I would be. I'm feeling like this year specifically, I'm hitting a stride I'm 6 years in. I feel like I'm now hitting my stride being a wedding DJ, where music is just flowing out of my head, and most of the decisions I make are work, right? It feels good. It's almost like going up to the plate, and if you throw me, a slider, I'm cranking this one out of the park. You just know. And I feel like that's starting to happen. The confidence in the music, the style that I DJ, my mixing, everything is really starting to feel very comfortable, and I kind of don't get as nervous anymore when we get up to the dance. Like, oh, here it comes. I hope I can. I just feel really confident about it, And that comes with practice. I practice at home and doing so many events, and then things working. You take a gamble and you're like, oh, that worked. I love taking the gamble on that. Yeah. So, all right. Do I have one up here? Yeah. Hang on. Let me show you mine. I'll show you mine. It gets this card also, along with my setup, gets a double take. Okay. Here's my card. It's two-sided and it's a square. Why do they do that? Hit the like button, everybody, by the way, if you're here. Bam, 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 bam. Hit the likes, please. Let's get it up to 65. I hand them a square, and it's a little thicker because it's different. It's different. Make it a circle. Make it something. Make it something where you hand it to them and they go, oh, right? Think about how you are when that happens. If somebody hands you something, you have look, it all goes down to this too. Here's how I even do my sales. I just did a sales call on Monday, right? And I told them straight up. I was like, all right, guys, my wrapping up. I'm like, hey, I'm holding your date for 3 days. After that, I'm back on the market, right? Just kind of joke around with them about that. I say, this is kind of a first come, first serve. I've already met with you guys, so it's yours for 3 days. After that, I was like, I'm not going to follow up with you. If you want to book me, just hit me up and we'll make it happen. But I'm not going to harass you over and over. Hey, what do you want? You want to sign my contract? Hey, I'm signing my contract. You want to sign my contract? We got to stop doing that. You're pissing people off. If you're sending people 40 emails after their first inquiry, you are pissing them off. You piss me off. I hate that. I hate that. They met with me, right? They got my vibe. And basically, I'm like, you want me? You can have me. You got 3 days to decide. Otherwise, I'll go book it somewhere else. You start following up with people over and over and over and over again. I think it comes off a little desperate. All right. And for me as a consumer on the buyer end of it, I just hate it. I hate getting slammed with emails. That's why I don't like my prices are on my website. My prices are on my website. After we meet, it's up to you. You book me, let's go. And you know what? Yesterday I got an email from them. They're like, we want you. Sent my deposit, booked, done. Didn't do a thing, right? I think you create a little bit more of a, if you can let them know, look, I'm an in-demand DJ. Tell them how many gigs you're doing. I said, I'm doing 65 gigs this year. I'm booked every Friday and Saturday. And when you say that to them, they're like, oh my God, right? It's true too. It's like, oh, it's like, I don't say this. You say it without saying it. Like, if you don't book me, someone else will. It's fine, right? So how do you exude that confidence without coming off as an asshole without saying that as well? I don't want you to say that. Be like, I don't give a fuck. You either book me or not. I'll find someone else. Right? You don't want to do that. Just exude a good amount of confidence in yourself. Enough in them where they get off the phone and they both look at each other and go, I don't want anybody else to do our wedding but this guy. That's the key. So what do? Your presentation, like I have here, that's your presentation. Your cards, your Instagram, your website. It's all got to look good, guys. It's all got to look good. If I jump on your website and I see anything spinning, it looks like Flash. I see like a little record spinning or text in green, neon green going like this. Oh, man. No. Keep it sleek. Keep it clean. Keep it easy. Take a lot of the wording out. It's just my idea there. That scarcity principle works super well for closing gigs. It really is. I'll just tell you that. You start emailing them 40 times, sending all these texts, you're going to piss them off. You got to be a little elusive. You got to look, think of yourself as the Ryan Gosling of DJing, okay? Just walk in there and charm them. Leave them wanting more. That's my secret sauce. And I just shared it with you guys. That's fine. It's working for me. If you have no charm, it's not going to work. All right? Sorry. You're scaring people. It ain't going to work. So, if it's working for you, if it's not, but I'm just telling you, take it easy on the follow-ups. Take it easy on the follow-ups. Let them miss you. It'll be all right. It'll be all right. So, yeah, I'm going to stay away from clubs. I know a DJ that does weddings, and after the wedding, he takes, the wedding party to a club where he spins. So he gets paid for the wedding and then club for spinning and bringing the people. Wow. Bro, that is a cool idea. That's awesome. So that's one of the things I tell my couples too. Hey, look, you don't have to go to midnight. Let's end this thing at 11, and then you guys go to an after party. But to know that the DJ that was just there, everybody, dressed down. Now we're drinking, and now it's time for like the after party. That sounds like a bitchin' cool time. That would be fun. That's how I would want my wedding to go. Let all the aunts and uncles and all the kids and everybody go home. And then now let's go to the club, and it's all unedited. Let's turn it up. I'm changing. Let's really oh man, that's such a cool vibe. I love that idea. Ask your local bar DJ 1 hour set one night, see how it goes. Here's the thing. So I'm 42, 43. How fuck old am I? I'm 42. I'll be 43 in December. Last night, I had the opportunity to go to a concert downtown St. Paul. One of my favorite bands, actually, Keen. I didn't go because I didn't want to leave the house and sit in traffic. And then it was a standing room only spot. And I didn't want to drive home that late. And I didn't want to pay $18 for a beer. So, because of all those things, I'm not built for the club. I never clubbed even when I was in my 20s. I had no interest in that. It's just not my scene. Nothing against it. Okay? I just wasn't down for it. It wasn't fun. Like, even when I see those scenes in movies where everyone's at the club, I'm never like, oh man, I want to go to that. All I'm thinking is, what's the line to the bathroom look like? So I think when you're thinking those things, I'm not a club attender. So I feel like I would be a bad club DJ. And that's just my thoughts. It would just be, I don't like to do it. So why would I do it? I don't want to go to one. Why would I do one? This is my thing. Yes. Yes, I am. Club scene is dying. See, that's what I wonder too. What's it even like now there? Especially we're not talking like New York or LA. What's the club like in Indiana? You know, what's going on in Indiana? Even here in Minneapolis, I don't hear much of the club scene going on. The new club is brunch now? What do you mean? Like they go to, what does that mean? You gotta explain that to me. I don't know what that means. All right. Let's see. Do I want one more story? You guys want one more story? You want to hang for how many? Let me see how many people are here, and that will decide whether or not I keep going. Holy hell, 80 people. All right, let's go. You're hanging out. Let's go one more. We'll do the last one here. I tried to bring him on, but he's working. Nathan wrote this. I thought this was interesting. Get your guys' take on this. Father of the bride at this weekend's wedding went rogue on his toast and decided to ask each person at each table to introduce themselves and say where they are from. 180 guests. Oh. The bride and groom were at the table giving me a do something look. We're going to go back to that. But I completely froze and was stunned that this was happening. Dad dominated the room like Jordan Belfort. Sell me this pen. And was not going to take no for an answer. It took him 15 minutes to get through everyone. 50 minutes? Oh, great. He's here. El guapo! Here come the guns! Jefe, Carmen, a woman is like a flower. You have to wait until it blooms. Guapo, what happened if Carmen does not bloom? Then I will kill her. All right. That's my El Guapo. One of my favorite movies of all time. By the end of it, the guests were talking. Now I can't stop thinking about Three Amigos. By the end of it, the guests were talking amongst themselves over the best man and maid of honor speech. Of course, they missed their golden photos. Damn. And only had about an hour and 25 of dancing. At the end of the night, I wished the bride and groom well, and they gave me a calloused thanks. I'm mentally prepared for a bad review. So, Nathan, it's been, what, a couple days? You're not getting a bad review, bro. I wouldn't worry about that. However, I will say this. What I would have done in this situation? I'll let you know what I would have done. So sometimes you don't know how long a speech is going to go, right? Like, I'd say 4 or 5 weeks ago, I had a dad. He probably went about 35 minutes, and which is way long. And he was first. And there are 4 more speeches after that. So after he was done, the bride took the mic and gave it to the groom, and the groom said, hey, we're going to take a little break. Everybody get up, stretch your legs, go to the bar. We're going to finish up the speeches in about 15 minutes. I thought that was a great idea. When you make people sit down for 30 minutes for a speech, especially if you do those right after dinner where they've already been sitting, there's people, they got to go to the bathroom. We can't keep them sitting down. How many of them were going like this? Jesus Christ. And then in 1983, fuck! You got to get people up and moving around. If the bride and groom gave me that look that you were describing, Nathan, if they were like this and they looked at me and kind of did what do we do? I would have went up, especially because he's not giving a speech. He's going around to table 12. All right, what's your name? My name is Ted. I work in construction. I'm just a +1. I don't know any of these people. So while that shit's going on, I would go up to them, put my arms around them. Hey, guys, obviously, we don't want this to go down. Here's what I'm thinking. I can get on the microphone, and I can say, hey, Brian, we're going to pause you right. Hey, Brian, and I would stop him when he's going to the next table, right? So if he's going around the tables, he's bopping around. When he wraps up at one table, I would go, hey, Brian, we're going to pause right here, and we'll be back, and we want to get some more speeches on, but let's take a pause, everybody, and have a song ready to queue up, and we're gonna get to the best man maid of honor speeches in just a little bit. So everybody, we're asking you to stretch your legs, grab a seat, grab a drink. We'll come back in about 15 minutes. We're gonna finish up the speeches, right? That's what I would do. That's what I would do. But I would get their permission. Hey guys, that would be my plan in my head. Hey, I'm gonna get on the mic and I'm gonna wait till he transitions to another table and say, hey, we're gonna pause and then get to other speeches. Are you guys good? And they would look at me and be like, yes, thank you. And that's what I would do. And then I would mute his mic. So while he's out, this is the thing. He's got the setup is important here. I have a mic on my side at my booth, and then they have the wireless mic doing the speeches. So I can pull up now. If you only have one mic, you can't do this. So I have my mic and have my touch mix up, ready to mute. So as he's walking to the next table, mute. Hey people, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna pause on the table walks for a second. And we're going to get the speeches for the maid of honor, best man, and the bride and groom coming up in just a little bit. For right now, we'd love you to stretch your legs, grab a drink. You'll hear my voice in about 15 minutes. Call him back to sit down. We'll wrap up speeches. And then as that happens, if he comes up to me, then I would say, all right, we cut you short, but that was on the behalf of your daughter. And I would say to him, just relax. It's okay. I know this may be what you're not intending, but I would ask for you, for her sake, let's not make a big deal out of this, all right? One of the reasons why we cut you short is that it was just going longer than we were hoping. We only got about 2 hours left of the night, and she really wants to get dancing. And you just appeal to that side of him as a father. Hey, as the dad, I think it was a cool idea, but you have to agree with me that it was going a little bit long. So let's get speeches going. And anybody that wants to talk to her or whatever, they can do that during the dance, right? I don't know if I fully agree with this. Obviously this is a job that we weren't, it's not our job to do this, right? I don't feel like it's my job to cut a speech short. Unless the bride and groom are looking at me with a desperation of, can you help us out? So that's where, I would take a bullet. If dad was mad at me all night long, fine. But at the end of the night, I saved their wedding. And not that you didn't ruin it, Nathan. I'm not saying you didn't ruin it. I don't think that they're not blaming you. Because that wasn't your place to step in. They let this guy talk for 50 minutes. That's an awkward position for you to be in to begin with. But for sure, I would not have cut the mic. I think someone said this. Just turn off his mic. I wouldn't have done that. I think that leads to somebody getting pissed, like even more angry. I think you need to cut it, get on the mic, explain what's going on, and then have a private conversation with him. And my main concern would not be about him being mad at me. It would be, don't start a fuss with your daughter. You got to dance with her in like 15 minutes too. Let's just let this go and move on. Let's just let this go and move on. I have an audio guest book for people to intro themselves and wish them well. Yeah, see, that's great. So, hey, so Nathan, that's great, bro. That's what I would have done. Hey, for those of you who didn't get a chance so right before you get to the speeches, right? So now it's the 15-minute mark. Hey, people, we need everybody back sitting down. We're going to wrap up the speeches. For those of you that didn't get an opportunity to speak on the mic, I got good news for you. We got this guest book phone over here on the table. Go over there, pick it up, leave your message, and then Brad and Kelly get to keep that forever. And then you launch into the other speeches. I don't care about this. Again, Theo, I'm not coming at you, bro. I don't give a fuck about this. I don't care who's paying for it. I care about the bride and groom. Just because somebody pays for something doesn't mean they get to do whatever they want. Doesn't mean they get to hijack an event. That was one of the things that led to my 1-star review. Was they were throwing that in my face. We paid for this. You do whatever we want. No, that's not how I look at things. Yes, you paid for it, and the bride and groom appreciate that. I don't care where the money came from. All I know is it's in my bank account. I don't care who it came from. I don't care if it came from a drug dealer. Okay. I got paid. I'm doing the job that they asked me to do. And what they asked me to do was to play this style of music at this point of the night. And that is what I'm doing. Whether you paid for this or not, I don't care. I'm all right if you guys disagree with me on that. But for me, that's my mindset. The bill payer does not trump the person whose experience I'm trying to provide for. Does that make sense? So whether or not the dad wants to go around and talk for 50 minutes, no, you're good, bro. Hey, listen, it's a learning thing, man. It's not this. You didn't do anything wrong. 100%. We all got your back here, bro. That is a tough situation to be in because in the moment, you got to think, oh, what do I do? I'm going to make somebody mad here. And you're right. It would have been the dad. And the only reason why I would give you the go to intervene is because they're looking at you as oh, please help us, right? That's my cue. If a speech is going long and here's what we should do, guys, in this situation. If you're noticing a speech is going like beyond 10, 15, maintain eye contact with your couple. Try to lock eyes with them and read body language. If they lock eyes with you, that means they were looking at you, okay? If they're not looking at you and looking at them, everything's fine. It's gravy. Let it roll. They're not having a problem. If they start having a problem, then you could tell they're going to start looking around, looking for some help. And then that's where, I would sneak up there and just very briefly give them a plan and let them roll with it. No. You know why? Because my videos keep getting flagged. Name That Tune is dead. It's over. I am sick and tired of my videos being demonetized. Even when I only play like 30 seconds of a song or 8 seconds, you can only play 6 seconds of music. And then it goes right to the artist. This is not the DJ's fault. Well, here's the thing. Sometimes, John, I agree, it's not his fault. But in this case, sometimes you don't know that a speech is going to go like this. I guess what you could add into your discussion now is, hey, when you get to the speeches talk, guys, do you have an expectation of how long these are going to go or how long you want these to go? And if somebody's going beyond that, how would you like me to handle that, or how would you like that to be handled? That's not a bad idea. Nathan, I'm sure for sure you're going to be triggered now every time you hand a microphone over to a dad. That's going to be your thing that you'll just have to realize that probably won't ever happen again. It might, but it's not a bad idea during the speeches, conversation with your couple at the end. Hey, do we have a plan, or do you want to put a plan in place for somebody that goes, long, Because I don't think any couple wants anybody to talk for 40 minutes. I can't imagine anybody going, oh, we're all right with that. I can't imagine that. Okay. There are so many people here. How fun is this? Hit the like button, guys. Let's get me to 70. No, I know we're joking here about the Oscars music, but I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't do that. That's so passive aggressive. You know what I mean? Maybe the crowd would get a kick out of it, but maybe that's the other thing. You go up to your couple and you go, okay, I can do two things, guys. I can get on the mic and just let everybody know, hey, we're going to pause. Or number two, I can, while he's transitioning, I can play a little bit of music in the background and fade him out and hit the mute button and just wrap it up. You know, however, I don't think in that moment, I wouldn't give them any like multiple choice. They don't know what to do. They're banking on you to help them. So have a good plan in place. Roll out there. You too, bro. I got your back, baby. I got your back. That was a tough one, man. That was a tough one. So Indiana's got a nice club scene. That's good to hear. I'm just telling you, I don't like if I have a Friday night free, Amy and I don't look at each other and be like, want to go to the club? We look at each other and go, should we go to IKEA? We're homebodies. We're homebodies. Got 2 kids. I have no idea. Oh, I don't know. What did I say about that? Oh, I know you were. That's why I wasn't saying that wasn't your idea. But I think that it's not a bad option. We've had the groom call us up from the head table to tell us to, yeah, so that's exactly. So, Alex, you knew that you were making eye contact, right? You had direct contact with the couple. They were able to communicate that over to you guys. All right. What did we learn today? If you have your first wedding, make sure you prepare. Don't get your grand march is not an army march. We learned that the boys got their ass kicked at the VMAs. Diddy's going to jail. I started a new company, sort of. And sometimes dads are long-winded. Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll be back next week. And remember, if you've got something that you want to share, or you see something hot, you see a rumor, send it to me. It could end up you being a guest on the DJ Shit Show. See you next week.